In the aftermath of the Battle of Winterfell, around 7,000 Reach men are prisoners of the Starks. The opposing camps of Catelyn Stark and Bolton is seized by Sansa and her men. The Queen order the prisoner commanders to step forward. Lord Arnulf, I once told you if you ever rode up north you would be executed. Arnulf answers, I thought you were dead. King Bronn rules 6 of the 7 kingdoms. And it was either me, a descendant of Catelyn Stark, who would rule as Warden of the North, or Artus Bolton. Who would you choose? The Red King or the Son of Winter? Sansa Stark, you fought for Winterfell. Your grandson died fighting Yara. You battled both the Ironborn and the Boltons. And for that we thank you. But that doesn't mean that the Tarbeckrian king didn't use you for his agenda. He doesn't care about the North or Catelyn Stark's descendant. You were just in the right place and time to be used to submit the North to him. It's just a matter of time before your king strip you from the lands and titles he gave you. You lost at Winterfell while your son lost his men at the Reedlands. Lord Arnulf look in confusion. Don't worry, your son Cregan is safe and well at Greywater Watch. You have a choice. You can either remain the Lord of Brightwater Keep or pledge your loyalty once again to House Stark, to serve as our bannerman and rise as Lord of Carhold. Or should we say Carlshold? Arnulf bends the knee. Robert Glover and Wylis Manderly are also pardoned for riding under King Bronn's banner. Laurence Snow, you held Winterfell as you were told. Winterfell didn't fall under your watch. Neither Yara or Artus could fulfill their conquest of the North before taking Winterfell. Even when some lords cowered and left Lady Barbary Dustin the second they heard the fake rumors of my death, you held your ground. Hereby name you Laurence Hornwood, the lawful son of Alice Hornwood. Artus Bolton laughing, I guess there's no lordship or pardoning for me. Sansa, no, but there's one more legitimization. Errol Stark, the son of my uncle Brandon Stark and heir of Winterfell. Command you to skin the Red King and his surviving men like that wretch on their bloody sigil. Errol Stark, gladly your grace. Lord Carlin Stark, you'll take our cavalry and ambushes the Dreadfort. This is your chance to prove your loyalty. After that submit Carlshold in the last hearth. Lord Ed will take 1,000 men to recapture Castle Serwyn and Deepwood Motte. We all meet at the King's Road. In the meantime the new Lord Ashford, and rather one-eyed, led 10,000 men, 5 from Lord Ansel Appleton's 10,000, while the other 5 arrived from the Reach, leaving only 5,000 to man the strongholds back home. Lord Ashford swear for the 80 surviving men from the previous Dornish campaign that he will avenge them. In the capital, King Bronn finally feels strong enough to attend the throne room. He survived the assassination attempt. His sword hand is weakened due to poison, but he is assured by Grand Maester Samwell Tarly that he will survive, albeit with a motionless hand. On the Dornish border, Lord Andrau the One-Eyed arrives at an enemy fort. He commands Lord Laurent Caswell to take the fort with 1,000 men while he looks from a distance with his 9,000 men. Lord Caswell easily take the fort. However, the gates shut and Dornish assassins set the fort on fire, burning Laurent and his men. Andrau the One-Eyed looks in horror while the men burn. He orders the immediate march at Wyle. When they see the seat of House Wyle in the horizon, Lord Ashford sets camp and discusses with the commanders the next move. Some of the lords are afraid of a trap from entering Wyle. The Dornish army is no more, but it's their lands, and we are fighting in favor of their circumstances. Concerned about a potential trap, the lords rest their bannermen while secretly guarding their commander's tent. The plan is to catch the assassins who may attempt to kill Lord Andrau. The sun is about to rise without anything happening. Lord Ashford leaves his tent to discuss the situation with the lords. Deciding to proceed with their plan, Lord Warren Beastbury suggests to build trebuchets and rain fire on every castle and city they encounter. The objective is not to control Dorne but to raze everything to the ground. The lords agree. They escort Lord Ashford to his tent. They find a dagger on a note daring the One-Eyed Lord to attack the Wyles. Shocked and angered, the army wakes up in fear, trying to capture the assassins. Not even his lords and his entire army could set boundaries between them. Andrau the One-Eyed assembles his army to attack the walls. He's advised not to, as it could be a trap. Nevertheless, the army prepare for battle. Suddenly the gates of Wyle opens up and Lord Wyland Wyle with 7 assassins and their master, the Grand Assassin, sat on the walls playing a lute. In confusion and fear, the 80 Reach men of the previous Dornish campaign flees the field, certain of a trap of opening the gates. In a state of panic and hysteria, Andrau the One-Eyed flees in horror, leaving his army commandless. Lord Warren Beastbury take command of the uncontrollable situation and order the army to retreat back and march at King's Landing. The Dornish campaign ends before it even begins.